welcome to Piano with Danielle. In this series of videos, I will be explaining about all elements of musical theory. I will be following the Associated Board of the Royal Schools of Music's graded music theory and practice workbooks, but these are just a guide and these videos can be used for general theory questions. In this session, I'm going to start by talking about time or note values. All music has a beat, whether it's the nursery rhyme you learnt when you were a child or the song that just came on the radio. The sounds we hear vary in length. Some sounds can be long, like a singer holding on to that big last note, and other sounds can be short and quick. In music, we have different signs to tell us how long to hold on for. We call these signs notes. Music is like maths. Everything has to add back. Let's look at this picture. Imagine it's your birthday and someone has baked you a big cake. I call this one a cake as it's simply drawn as a big oval. The cake is called a semibreve, or as some people call it, a whole note, and it's worth 4 counts. Once the cake's been baked, we decided we were going to share it, so we had to cut the cake into 2 halves. When we did, we got these 2 notes. They are called minims, or an alternative name is a half note. They are worth 2 counts each. If I add them both together, they equal the 4 counts, which is equal to my semibreve. Next, I had even more people coming to the party, so I had to cut the cake again. This time, I got 4 crotchets, or quarter notes, as they're sometimes known. They are worth 1 count each. If I add these 2 together, like so, they equal one of my minims. And if I add all 4 together, like so, they equal my semibreve at the top of the chain. Finally, even more people were coming to my party, so I had to cut the cake again. Once again, even slices. I then got 8 quavers, which look like this. Sometimes you will hear them called 8th notes. Sometimes you'll see them drawn as singles with flags on the stem, and sometimes you'll see them drawn with beams across the top. Each one of these, whether it has a beam or a flag on its stem, is worth half a count each. If I add 2 together, like the ones that are beamed, I get a whole note, in other words, a crotchet. This is because if I have half an apple and you have half an apple, together we have a whole apple and therefore a whole count. You can see from the picture that each branch of the chain adds back to our semibreve at the top. 8 quavers, 4 crotchets, 2 minims, and then our 1 semibreve. I can use this chart to see that 1 minim is worth 4 quavers. I can also see from here that 3 crotchets is equal to 6 quavers, and so on. That concludes our section on note values. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel where you will find various other videos to help you on your musical journey.